Hello children, in today's class we will discuss about reflection of light. The returning of light in the same medium after striking a surface is called as reflection of light. Means whenever light ray falls on any surface, it bounces back into the same medium. So this phenomenon is known as reflection of light. Due to this reflection of light, we are able to see all the things around us. Different objects reflect different amount of light. Like you can see your image in mirror, in a plain mirror, in water, even on a shining steel plate. But can you see your image on the wall or on any wooden surface? No, because the reflection of light is not that much as compared to a plain mirror. So we can say that plain mirror reflects maximum amount of light falling on it. That is why we are able to see our clear image on it. Now let us discuss some terms related to reflection of light. First is incident ray. The ray of light that strikes the surface is called as the incident ray. So if we consider a surface, say PQ, and a light ray is striking this surface AO. So this AO is the incident ray. Next is point of incidence. The point at which incident ray strikes the surface is called as point of incident. So here you can see that AO is striking PQ surface at point O. So this point is point of incidence. Next is reflected ray. A ray of light which is returned back into the same medium after striking the reflecting surface is called as reflected ray. So again, if PQ is our surface, reflecting surface, so we just studied that AO is the incident ray which strikes the surface. Then what will happen? It will bounce back into the same medium. So this OB, when it bounced back into the same medium after striking the reflecting surface, this ray OB is the reflected ray. Okay, so here AO is incident ray, O is point of incidence, and OB is reflected ray. Next is normal. The perpendicular drawn on the surface at the point of incidence is the normal. Perpendicular, we know that perpendicular means 90 degree. So if we draw a line at this point O which is 90 degrees to PQ, okay, which makes an angle of 90 degree with PQ, then this line is called as normal. Next is angle of incidence. The angle between the incident ray and the normal is called as angle of incidence. It is represented by letter I. So in the previous figure, PQ was the surface, AO is the incident ray, OB is the reflected ray, and ON is the normal. So here the angle formed between the incident ray and the normal will be angle of incidence. So you can see this angle, the angle which is formed between the incident ray and the normal. This angle is angle of incidence and it is represented by I. Next is angle of reflection. The angle between reflected ray and the normal is called the angle of reflection. It is represented by letter R. Now, the angle which is formed between the normal and the reflected ray. So, this is normal and this is reflected ray. The angle formed between these two rays, that is this angle. This angle is angle of reflection and it is represented by letter R. There are two laws of reflection. So whenever reflection of light takes place, it follows two laws. First is angle of incidence is always equals to the angle of reflection, that is angle I is equals to angle R, which means the angle formed between the incident ray and the normal will always be equals to the angle formed between reflected ray and normal. That is, if this angle I, this one, is 30 degrees, then the angle of reflection, that is this angle R, will also be equals to 30 degrees. Second law states that the incident ray, reflected ray and the normal all lie in the same plane. Means if incident ray is forming on this plane AB, then normal will also be drawn on the same surface AB and reflected ray will also be there, will also lie on this same surface AB.